Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 15th, and today was a gorgeous day outside weather-wise. It was nice and warm. I got up in the 90s. It was humid a little bit, not horrible. The sun was in and out. I should say cloud cover was in and out because the sun's there all the time. So did have it sprinkle off and on a few different times today, but not enough to really amount to much. Got things wet, but nothing really poured off anything. Never really made it any real issues. So got up this morning, had a handful of things to get taken care of, had to make a few appointments. One of those things that it's always a fun thing to do. Had some people that had called me to try and reschedule appointments that I had to cancel. I had some people that were going to give me some, come out and give me some quotes, estimates to do some work on somebody else's house that I'm not able to be at, I guess. Though I don't know if they're wanting them to show up there or not, so I'd canceled those a while back when that was put on hold for 30 days to see what's going to happen there or not. So I had a couple of those people apparently didn't understand the fact when I said I would talk to them in 30 days. They thought that meant a few days instead. So that was kind of interesting. The callbacks there is like, nope, same 30-day time frame there, and I'll let you know what happens after that. So went ahead, and that was kind of I don't know, it was really weird calls, like that weird, they're like, almost like, kind of like you made an appointment, now you have to honor it, even though I'd canceled the appointment and stuff way ahead of time before they showed up. Well, not way, I mean hours, like 36 hours so before they're supposed to show up. So, don't know why they thought now they were going to like try and force me into it. I'm like, I'm not driving, 150 plus miles down to meet you to let you see the house to give me an estimate on some stuff. So went ahead and said to heck with that. And it was kind of just, I don't know, it was a really weird conversation with a couple of them. So, and they both almost sounded like they knew each other kind of things. They had like almost the same like argument of why I needed to let them come give me an estimate. And they both act like they thought I just hired somebody else instead to come do the work, which was fine, whether they can think what they want. But the whole pushiness of that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, and the whole weird feeling there of, who the hell are you to tell me I have to let you, come give me an estimate, and I have to allow you the chance to bid since I talked to you before I had the job done? I'm like, everything that's going on with this has nothing to do with you or any other people give me estimates, so who the heck knows? It felt super weird. So got that all taken care of. I didn't make an appointment for my dog to go to the vet Friday. Got to be up there at 8 a.m., which is crazy. I'm not a morning person, so to have to get up, hour drive up there, hour getting ready minimum, blah blah blah, whatever. So he's gonna go under anesthesia, which always makes a little nervous. He's been under anesthesia before, so it's not like it's a giant big deal, but it is something that kind of doesn't make me feel real happy with that whole process. So I'm trying to think what the last time he was under anesthesia for. I don't remember what it was now. Oh, that's ear thing when he got bit and he got infected really bad. So he's been in and out of anesthesia a couple times when he's neutered, all that kind of stuff. It goes well. It just makes me nervous. I'm not there to kind of be there, especially when he starts waking back up. He's really droggy. He comes out of anesthesia super, super slow. And they have really small crates there that he barely even fits in. Last time I picked him up at the vet, they hadn't even got even a crate yet, and I got there and he was still out of it, so I just carried him out of the car, which I was much more pleased with, the fact that he fully woke up with me right there, as opposed to him waking up and then like freaking out a little bit there. So I'll probably make that known to him, that as soon as they're done with him, as soon as he's healthy enough and they believe that the issue's done, the bleeding that after the surgery they're doing has stopped, I want to be there as soon as possible, either hang out with him right there or pack him up and take his ass with me to let him wake up with me, because he's got some abandonment issues, and then coming out of anesthesia, it seems like he's even that much worse about it. So that's one of those things that I'm going to do my best to try and keep him at all from stressing out, that kind of stuff. It's just not a good thing to have happen. So went ahead, got that all taken care of. Got a few other things around here done. Ended up making some delicious food that was need to be made. Also decided to take out and try some running today. So super excited about that. I have not put on socks since the 25th of last month, so I put on some toe socks, which was awesome. I loved the feel of having my toe socks back on and the stitches out. It was amazing how much better that felt. Took off to go for a nice little walk. Ended up, there's a 3.5 mile loop up top of the upper res. I walked around there. Just straight walking, no running, no nothing, just walking. Had my running shoes on and got sprinkled on a little bit here and there on that trip. I kept kind of actually hoping it was hot enough out there in the sun that I really was hoping that it would actually start raining, because I was kind of looking forward to that beast mode of running in the rain again too, especially after 451 days, or 52 days, 452, I think, something like that, whatever the hell it was my run streak was, and then not be able to run since the 25th, kind of felt like it'd be fitting to have it just cut down, just crazy pouring rain. I could have ran my mile that way and stuff, whatever, to kind of fill it out. But ended up, I think mile 5 is when I ended up running my fast mile, and not really say fast, I'd say I ran a mile just to kind of, feel how my feet felt in that. Then I went ahead and then walked about on a 3/4 mile or so to finish up that loop. But I ended up doing 8:41, I believe it was 8:31. I think it's 8:41 minute mile, which that's not by anywhere near as fast. I mean, it's over half. It's twice as slow as a fast runner would be. So, but for me, it felt good. Being that long off, my knees and my ankles, my calves were just tight. My different issues there, and I do have some nerve issues giving me a problem in my left foot that we're going to try. We're working on it now with some, I guess, medicine treatment type stuff, and then I got an appointment 3 weeks from now, so actually it'd be 3 weeks from yesterday, I believe it was, or 3 weeks from Tuesday, something like that. I don't know, I have to look it up, but we've got to go look at that, and if it isn't better by then we're going to try a couple other things. We got 2 other options, and if that don't work, going to surgery, and it's one of those things. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm definitely looking forward to trying to get myself in a place where I'm not running with foot pain all the time. So the toes didn't feel phenomenal. They felt good at best. The shoes I wore were about a half size bigger than I normally would wear in that same brand, that same size. I had found them on clearance a while back, so I bought them a little bigger. So I wore those intentionally for that. Plus, they're the real thick padded shoes. Great to kind of add a little more cushioning in my feet, which was good. A few times, like walking around the trail was kind of rough. There's holes and stuff. You kind of drop your foot in a hole or kick your toe against thing. You kind of hang up a foot. To hang up and catch a toe, running term, you'll stumble forward. But I slipped off to kind of some mud there, and I'd feel my whole foot slide forward and jam into the toes in the front of the shoe, and that did hurt. That sucked, but it wasn't that bad. Got back, only one of them had really been bleeding after the run. I got home. I'm not sure when it really started bleeding because it's hard telling. Like I said, I walked on that stuff really good. Ran my mile. Then I went ahead and walked again to kind of cool down part. Got home, decided to mow. Got the yard mowed front and back with my Fisker. It's a reel style, the old spinner style push mower that's no motor, no nothing. And because it had been sprinkling, it doesn't have great traction. And it has to have the tires spinning to make the blade spin, and it kept wanting to slide on me. So I ended up getting a much bigger upper body workout in that process. There was a lot of that stand push thing, and step forward, stand push as you back and forth. And it really did suck. But it's mowed. It's a big thing. Could have waited till tomorrow and stuff, but I got other things I got to do. I got a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I'll be gone all day Friday with the dog up there at the vet. Because they said I probably wouldn't be picking him up until like 3:30. So I got to find something to do from 8 to 3:30 in Tumwa. My buddy's going to be busy until I think like 1-ish. So that's going to kind of suck. But there's some stuff. I didn't get to Menards last Sunday. I was up there, which kind of pissed me off because I was really needing some supplies. So I will make that a point to be very, probably my first spot I'll go is just hit Menards up straight away, get that taken care of. But feet are looking good. Like I said, only one was bleeding out. Went ahead, hopped in the shower, got done with that. Got Phil cleaned up, and the doc said I can soak them tomorrow. So I'm super excited about getting up in the morning. I'm going to probably give them a nice, heavy, deep soak. See if I can get some of that dead crap off my toes and stuff, and hopefully get these healing up good. But super, super stoked. The day went great. The run, I felt phenomenal. Like I said, I was a little winded. Heart rate was way high, but I think a lot was just haven't ran since the 25th. So it's a lot of mental thing there, and it's all going to be good. So like I said, the toes are feeling so much better right now. My toes hurt about as bad as they would have, like after I had to drill a hole in them and stuff, back from the extra pressure that happened every 3 or 4 weeks anyway. So definitely optimistic, so excited, and I cannot wait. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.